Do our vehicles expose us to cancer? A new study from Duke University finds 99% of them contain flame retardants that are linked to cancer and lower IQ in kids. William Wallace, Associate Director of Safety Policy at Consumer Reports, says manufacturers added these chemicals inside cars in places like the upholstery because of a fire safety standard created back in 1971.
This standard is 50 years old, and originally it was intended to mitigate fires that start inside the vehicle itself. Primarily, they were thinking about people smoking inside the car, smoking cigarettes inside the car, throwing it on a seat, that sort of thing.
Now, Wallace says research shows our exposure to the chemical happens through either physical contact or actually breathing it in the air inside the car.
This is something that typically accumulates over a long period of time, and the risks are additive. So the greater the amount of exposure to these chemicals you have, the greater the risks of developing cancer or reproductive harms or neurological damage, such as lower IQ points.
Now, Wallace tells us the research shows people with the highest level of that flame retardant exposure were 4 times more likely to get cancer than those with lower levels. Now, Consumer Reports is calling on the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and asking for a safer alternative.
What we could have, and what we're asking for, is a set of rules that protect us from fires and protect us against the risk of exposure to harmful chemicals. The standard has been changed already for couches and other upholstered furniture from one that requires the use of these chemicals to one that doesn't.
So if you're hearing this and it's worrying to you, there are some ways to reduce your exposure. Wallace says getting as much fresh air into your cabin in the car is important. Try to crack the windows instead of using the air conditioner, he says. And if your car has been sitting unused for a while, air it out for a bit. Consumer Reports tells us there are also other ways to help too.
You can reach out to your federal representatives and make sure that they know about this issue and make sure that you want to see change as well. We want to make our cars healthier and safe for everybody.
Now, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration said in a statement, quote, "It is aware of the report and it is now reviewing it."